Afternoon, friends and folks. William Theo here, and this is PTV News Now. They were among the most coveted hardware or weaponry in the Ukraine's wish list from its allies and benefactors this year, and they had big plans for it to top bill Ukraine's planned offensive into Russia this year, which apparently fizzled out even before it could begin. So the Leopard tanks from Germany and Sweden came to pass as a staple in the holding the line to keep Ukrainian forces entrenched in their defensive positions instead of its intended use to spearhead an aggressive push into Russian territory. And the Leopards have done a magnificent job to protect Ukrainian towns and territories from falling into Russian hands. Some 70 Leopard tanks have been delivered to Ukraine and deployed in various critical locations, with a dozen reported units disabled or neutralized by Russian forces thus far. Meanwhile, the United Nations Chief Secretary General Antonio Guterres is aghast over the results of the fighting after the six-day truce, condemning Hamas's rocket fire on Israel and Israel's carpet bombing and expansion of its offensive to southern Gaza, where dozens of innocent Palestinian children and women have been killed over the latest spate of indiscriminate bombing by the Israeli Defense Forces. In addition, Israeli troops battled furiously with Hamas militants and fighters in southern Gaza earlier today in its push to broaden its offensive deeper into the besieged enclave, with warnings an even more hellish scenario awaits trapped civilians. Guterres called on all parties to respect their obligations under international humanitarian law and pleaded anew for a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza.